What's up, acolytes of the Force, and welcome back to the channel. Today there was a huge profile all about Star Wars made by Vanity Fair, where we got new looks at Obi-Wan Kenobi, as well as most interesting announcements on several projects that we'll be here discussing today to keep you guys up to date on everything Star Wars related. The first major piece of news is that Taika Waititi's Star Wars film, according to this new interview, is going to go into production and is going to be released before Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron. We also got the official confirmation that Andor will in fact be coming in the late summer of 2022, so likely August, as well as the third season of The Mandalorian stated to be coming in, quote, late 2022 or early 2023, with one likely going into the other. But what about more Star Wars projects that we didn't know about? Well, we actually got the announcement of a brand new Star Wars project that is going into active development over at Lucasfilm. That being the director of the MCU Spider-Man trilogy, Jon Watts, will actually be producing and making a series for Star Wars on Disney+. And here's all the information that we currently have. The series, which will take place after the events of Return of the Jedi, has sent out a casting notice for 4 child actors aged 11 to 12 years old. The show will be inspired by the classic 80s coming-of-age adventures that came out during the Steven Spielberg era of Amblin Entertainment. Jon Watts will serve as creator and executive producer of the project alongside Spider-Man Homecoming writer Chris Ford penning the script. As to exactly when we can expect this to come out is unknown, but it's likely that it could premiere as early as 2024. Speaking of the next year of Star Wars content, we also got the confirmation that The Acolyte will be coming in 2023 along with Ahsoka, as well as official confirmation about The Acolyte that it takes place around 100 years before the events of The Phantom Menace and the end of the High Republic era of Star Wars. And finally, to cap off the news, we actually have an update on Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy, and that basically is that it's likely not to happen, with this being the full quote from Kathleen Kennedy about the Rian Johnson trilogy. Rian Johnson is famous and even infamous in some circles in the Star Wars fanbase, and many of us had already suggested that Lucasfilm would eventually put this project on permanent hold. This is the quote given by Kathleen Kennedy. Rian has been unbelievably busy with Knives Out and the deal that he made at Netflix for multiple movies. The project has been officially described as on the back burner by Vanity Fair's Lucasfilm report, meaning that its development is not active as it once was. This is basically Lucasfilm going out of their way not to say, hey, we canceled Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy, but again by putting it in the back burner and most importantly, taking it out of active development. It's safe to say that we likely will never get to see the trilogy produced and directed by Rian Johnson, which some Star Wars fans will be elated and others very disappointed. But though, we also have The Acolyte coming as well as Jon Watts' Star Wars Disney Plus show. It's looking as of currently right now, according to the Vanity Fair report though, the next Star Wars film that will be released in theaters will be Taika Waititi's film, meaning we're likely 2, 3, or even 4 years out from seeing another Star Wars film on the big screen. But according to Vanity Fair, and as well as all fans around the world, Star Wars' future looks really bright on Disney+, with Obi-Wan Kenobi premiering in the next 2 weeks, along with Andor, The Mandalorian Season 3, and then next year to cap off the year we'll have Ahsoka and likely The Acolyte towards the end of summer again. But that was the massive official Lucasfilm update about Star Wars, again with some announcements including Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy being put on permanent hold essentially, as well as the Jon Watts Disney Plus show, as well as the important announcement that Taika Waititi's Star Wars film was pushed in front of Patty Jenkins' Star Wars film, that being Rogue Squadron. But anyway, my friends, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on a ton of the announcements we got today from Vanity Fair concerning the history of Star Wars and the lead up to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series? As always, guys, leave your thoughts and comments down below and stay tuned later today for a full-length lore video. May the Force be with you, and I'll catch you guys later.